Hope you're having a good week. I had a wonderful week. Indeed, I did. In fact, this past Monday, seems like a long time ago, we had the blessing of pets. Oh, it was wonderful. You know, I like animals, especially dogs, and we had plenty of dogs. Usually smaller ones. We had some cats. And we had this rather large horse. It's called a gypsy horse. And it was with child, so it was big. It had a nice, they called gypsy, had like a piece of the mane, whatever, flowing over. Big and strong. So that was a very good evening, having to bless the pets. And in fact, this year I brought my dogs. So I had a friend bring my dogs, because normally when they see other dogs on the property, they begin to bark and bark and bark. Well, they started barking, but they settled down. Unfortunately, no dogs barked back in response, so they got quiet, and I got to bless my own dogs for a change. Yeah, because, you know, dogs, they protect their territory. They see St. Teresa, this is theirs, and how dare anyone intrude on their property. So that was all well and good, and that was sort of the highlight. But now I'm here together, and hope you had a good week. Hope you're doing well in school, doing your work, and obeying things at home and helping out around the house as well. So enough about me and my week. Let's go see our good friend, the Pumpkin. Hey, Pumpkin! Hey, Pumpkin boy! Harry, I got up. See that? Whoa, a little tricky for me, but I got up on that step. Hey, Pumpkin, how are you, buddy boy?
What? I'm fine, Father Tom.
Oh, good, good, good.
How's everybody out there?
Huh? Let me see. I think they're all good, Pumpkin. Nice of you to ask. Well, what's going on? Anything new?
Well, I was hanging out with Azul.
Azul! Oh, you know, I was thinking about Azul just the other day. I was with my friend Randy. I said, we got to go over and hang out with Azul. So anyway, what were you and Azul doing?
Well, I think Azul is upset with me.
Oh, no. You can't. Now, what did you do, Pumpkin?
Well, nothing. It's what I didn't do.
Oh, so you didn't do something, but it's something you didn't do. Uh-huh. Well, if you don't mind, what didn't you do that you should have done?
Well, I didn't give him any money.
Oh, I see. So Azul needed money from you, is that right?
Well, not exactly. He was collecting money to help pay the doctor's bill for our friend Elijah.
Oh, wow. Azul was doing that, huh?
Yes.
Wow. Good old Azul. Thinking of other people, trying to help other people out. And he asked you for money, and I guess from the sound of it, Pumpkin, you didn't give him any, is that right?
Yes, I didn't give him any.
Well, I imagine the reason is because you didn't have any money, because I know Pumpkin had money. You have been most willing to help out and share. Is that right? What?
Well, I have some money.
Ooh, Pumpkin has money. All of a sudden, Pumpkin has money, huh? Well. Just the other day you were asking me money for ice cream. Now I find out you do have money. Well, we'll get to talk about that later, Pumpkin. Just, how much money do you have?
$221.
What? Say that again, Pumpkin?
$221.
Ooh, Pumpkin boy, you're a rich man. 221 big ones. And you couldn't give any to a good friend, Zul. And by the way, how did you ever come across having $221, Pumpkin?
I sold my sister's bike on eBay.
Oh, you sold your sister. Now, isn't that a nice of Elizabeth, giving her bike for you to sell so you can have some money? She's an angel. What a nice sister you have. Letting you sell her bike so you can have, what?
She doesn't know. I never told her.
Pumpkin, you sold your sister's bike and you didn't ask her or tell her?
Well, I thought it was a good business deal.
Sure it is. When it's someone else's bike, Pumpkin. Well, why didn't you sell your own bike?
Well, I love my bike.
Oh, you love your bike.
I didn't want to give it up.
Oh, Pumpkin boy. This is getting better and better now, Pumpkin. Here I thought, first you don't want to give money to help the poor Elijah with his doctor bills. Then you sell your sister's bike, who I thought was most willing, most generous, let you sell it to raise money, but no, she doesn't tell her. And then you tell me you have a bike yourself, and you don't want to give it because you like your bike. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, boy. You know, this Sunday's gospel is made just for you, Pumpkin boy. You know that? Pumpkin, here it is. I hope you don't mind having it on my phone. That's why I like carrying my phone, because when I read the gospel, I have it right here with me all the time.
I'm listening.
Okay. Hey, but you better listen, because this is for you, Pumpkin boy. As Jesus was setting out on a journey, a man ran up, knelt down before him, and asked, "Teacher, what must I do to inherit eternal life?" That's actually, he said, "Good teacher." Jesus answered, "Why do you call me good? No one is good but God alone. You know the commandments: you shall not kill, shall not commit adultery, shall not steal, shall not bear false witness, shall not defraud, honor your father and your mother." He replied and said to him, "Teacher, all these I have observed from my youth." Jesus, looking at him, loved him and said to him, "You're lacking one thing. One thing." Ready? "Go, sell what you have and give to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. Then come follow me." At that statement, his face fell. He went away sad, for he had many possessions. So, Pumpkin.
Yes?
Now do you know how this gospel applies to you? What's your comment on this gospel?
What? Of course I know what the lesson is.
What is
the
it?
lesson is keep your mouth shut.
What? Keep your mouth? What do you mean keep? Where? How'd you get that out of the gospel?
Well, think about it. If he didn't ask Jesus that second question,
Right.
he'd be home free. Just have to obey the commandments, and that'll be all.
Oh, my God. Pumpkin. Oh, Pumpkin, you know how to move things around, Pumpkin boy. You are a smart cookie. No, that's not at all. What I was trying to hint to you, Pumpkin, is his possessions that he had. He loved it. He didn't want to give it up and follow Jesus. And that sounds like something that you did, my friend Pumpkin, with your...
But that's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. Anything worthwhile is never easy, Pumpkin. That's how life is. Yes, Pumpkin. So what are you now thinking? Are you attached to your bicycle, maybe?
I guess so.
Yes. So what do you think you could do, Pumpkin, after hearing this? Can you make any sort of adjustments?
Well, I'll start being more generous tomorrow.
Tomorrow, huh? Why not today, Pumpkin? In fact, what about your sister's bike?
Well, maybe what I should do is go back onto eBay, cancel the deal.
I think your sister would like that. Return the money if you can somehow. Cancel the deal. And what else can you do then to help raise money? What could you do, Pumpkin? Instead of your sister's bike, you can. Come on.
Do you want me to sell my bike?
Well, I'm not saying I want you to, but if you want to make money, you want to be generous, rather than your sister's bike, you can, what? Sell your bike if you like. What did Jesus said? Make a little sacrifice. But if you don't want to make the bicycle, then you can start off something smaller than Pumpkin. That may be too much at first. Okay. Do you get allowance?
Well, yes, I do.
Well, maybe share some of the allowance then. How's that? A little bit at a time. How's that, Pumpkin?
I think I could do that.
Sure you can. A little bit. Just go slow. We don't be drastic. We can take baby steps. So start with the allowance, put some money aside, and help. And maybe you could help Elijah. What do you think, Pumpkin boy?
I could do that. I'll collect some of my allowance.
Good.
I'll give it to Azul, and he'll use it to help pay Elijah's doctor's bill.
Now you're talking, my friend. And my boys and girls out there, and anyone out there, think about that. This guy in the gospel was rich, and he was attached. He couldn't let go. And God says, nothing must come between us and God, whatever it may be. It could be our video games that we're attached to, a bicycle, who knows what we have that we don't want to let go. We think, oh, it's mine. Jesus says, share at least. Not necessarily selling it, but share with others. Let others enjoy it as well. Right, Pumpkin boy?
But,
What?
being a Christian is hard.
Yeah. Well, like I said, nothing worthwhile is easy, my friend. But take steps. We don't get there overnight. Little steps, being kind, being generous. Okay, Pumpkin? Hey, listen, boy, I got to get going. I don't know about you, Pumpkin. I mean, you go, hey, listen, you see Azul? Give him my best and tell him I'll see him hopefully next time, okay?
Certainly. Well, I got to rush, too. I got to cancel that deal on eBay.
Yes, you better go do that right now, Pumpkin. Bye-bye, Pump. Bye-bye, boys and girls. You be good,
Bye,
be generous.
everybody.
God bless you all. Hey, see you next time.